ain't Gladys CRCKERBREAD. Hello there, internets. This is Aunt Gladys, and I'm playing another game of the 3D Realms Anthology, and this one is called Raptor Call of the Shadows. And this is a shoot 'em up game where you fly a little jet fighter and you try to dodge stuff and blow other stuff up and try to make a whole lot of money. Alright, here we go. Now I'm flying in my little plane here. I got to apologize for my voice because I got sick today. I have a very sore throat, and they sent me home from work because they said, Gladys, you can't be hacking and coughing up your guts like that all over the pole. You're going to scare the customers and get this health violation. So I went home and I decided to record one of these here videos. See what I mean? Alright, I'm dodging all these little bastards, and I'm getting, oh crap, they shoot me. They shooting all over the place, but I'm making the money. Alright, here we go. Blow them up. Alright, there you go, Aunt Gladys. Well, anyway, I just got back from getting my medicine. I drove into town to the pharmacy, and on the way up there, I saw this one of them signs on the telephone pole. It says, I will clean and stain your deck. Now, I thought about that while I was waiting for my medicine. Why are you going to clean somebody's deck if you're just going to leave a stain on it? That don't make no sense to me. Alright, blowing up more stuff. Blew up that there building. I gotta blow up these. I'm beginning to see a pattern in this game. You shoot stuff and it blows up. Now I've got some missiles. Oh boy, I wish I could have had one of these when I was in high school. Shoot them some more. Got to say, this game is very repetitive. I was expecting a little more, depth from a flight game, but that's because I've been playing all these flight simulators all them years, especially after I flew that plane, landed the plane on Main Street in Spokane, Washington on my way to the Tom Jones concert. I told you about that one in another video. A game like this just don't do it for me. And it seems like it's impossible to dodge these little bastards when they start shooting at you. You got to fly right directly in the middle of what they shooting to shoot them. So I'm just going to fly around them as best I can. And it doesn't seem to be working. Does not seem to be working at all. Alright, blow up some more stuff. Now I swear I just keep seeing the same ocean and the same buildings over and over. Just kind of flipped a little. And the plane is just, you just move it back and forth like it's nothing. You just, but I will. Blowing up these little suicide bomber sons of bitches. Lord, I apologize for my language. See, Pete, this is the reason that I had you and your 67 brothers and sisters all sterilized. It's so you don't pass down the Aunt Gladys genes to other generations. They can only be one Aunt Gladys at a time, Mike, can you imagine if they was just two more Aunt Gladyses? I mean, it would be hell on earth. It would be like things would look like the album cover to a Slayer album. I tell you, it would be a post-apocalyptic like Mad Max and Fallout never thought of coming up with. I mean, two of me, just two more of me, we would destroy the entire world. It would be like them. We would have to fight like in the Dragon Ball Z. You ever watch that show? When they just go, it just makes me so horny. It sounds like they about to take a dump, and then the muscles flare out, and then the hair turns blonde for reasons which are never adequately explained. But anyway, it was a halfway decent show if you could get through all the grunting and the dramatic staring, and then they throw energy bolts at each other for about 10 episodes. Then they realize that's not going to work, so one guy has to charge up his world-destroying attack that never works, but he keeps using it, and then his little boy has to come in and kill the villain. I'm just like, why didn't you do that in the first place, you spiky-head piece of crap? Anyway, I always liked Vegeta better than Goku and Gohan. Vegeta made just that hair, that hair made me feel all tingly in my fiddly bits. Alright, I just went to another level, didn't I? Oh, did I? Or is this the same level over again? I'm fairly certain this is the same level. I mean, I haven't seen them helicopters before, but other than that, it looks really the same. In addition to being really kind of frustrating, this is also quite boring. See, I'm hacking up a lung and I can still play this with one hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pete, how much did you pay for this? I think they should have given you a discount for this game. I really do. I mean, I told them today at work I would have given the customers a discount on the table dances, but they didn't want to hear that. They said after I hacked up the lung butter in that one fella's face, it was a health hazard. If the health inspector were to see that, he would shit his pants. And I said, it's better to shit your own pants than to shit somebody else's, what my mom always used to tell me. My mom always used to tell me it's never pay full price for boring video games, too. But I don't think she knew what the video game was. I think she was just rambling out of her mind. Sort of like a daughter. Alright, blow up some trucks. I swear, I need to get me one of these jets so the next time my husband Henry cheats on me, I can blow up his truck. You ever heard that song? I'm gonna carve my name into the side of his truck with a key and then rip up his seats and all that song, you know, by the country girl who can't sing. I can't remember what the name is, because there's at least 2 country girls who can't sing. One of them sounds like she's from the trailer park, and one of them's got the voice like a foghorn. She kind of sounds like, oh, yeah! Sounds like a diesel semi-truck shifting gears on the highway to me, but what do I know about music? I only played bass for 40 years. I've even got my own death metal band. It's called the Rotten Dying. What was my band called now that I think about it? It was called the Rotten Dying Roadkill Skunk Behind a Strip Joint in Arkansas is what we call it. And I tell you, I can sing better than half of these country singers, and I just sound like the friggin' Cookie Monster. I tell you, half the time, we don't even write no lyrics. I just go into the microphone, and that seems to get everybody off. And I tell you, I'm on the 2nd level, and they throw the same damn boss at me, and I'm blowing up. Oh, but I just blew him up, and he blew me. CRCKERBREAD, speak to me, CRCKERBREAD. Oh, you sons of bitches have done it now. You killed CRCKERBREAD. And then not only did you kill her, you had the gall to tell me that I lost the level, and when I blew up your guy first. They killed CRCKERBREAD, Henry. They killed my CRCKERBREAD. Henry, they killed CRCKERBREAD. What are we gonna do, Henry, you old son of a bitch, get up here and listen to me. They killed him. They blew my plane up and shot me down right after I blew their plane up. Go get me the device.